Why do we chase after things that are not meant to be chased? This is one of the reasons why a lot of time gets wasted. I'm talking about months, years. This is a lesson that some people fail when you chase after the wrong types of things. And the three main things is money, women, and validation. And when you realize your own self-worth and you start to gain conscience of the types of things that you're chasing does not bring value to you, it will save you a lot of time. And that brings me back to my main question. Why do we chase things that are not meant to be chased? Money is not something that is supposed to be chased. It's attracted. When you do things that you're supposed to be doing, you don't have to chase. You don't have to put in your all just to make this dollar, man. When you realize that you are bigger than money, when you realize that you are bigger than love and validation from others, because it all roots from yourself. When you understand that validation of others is not really needed, but it's a want, that changes everything. Some people may see this as cocky, but I see it as confidence. I see it as awareness. When you have this type of way of thinking, you save a lot of time in your day-to-day life so you can move forward. There's a lot of things in life that is unexpected, but you could plan for it. And also the way that you move about certain things. Just like how it's talked about in stoic versus nonchalant. It's all about the mindset, man. When you understand that you are in control of what you can control. And if you're a lady watching this, then there will be money, men, validation. You get what I'm saying? Like, we chase after the wrong types of things that doesn't really give us value in a way. If anything is authentic, you won't have to chase it, is what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is that you're chasing is not real. It's not authentic. You should never be chasing for validation. You should never be chasing for women or men. It's always a 50-50. And it just comes together. It starts to, you know what I'm saying? But this is how you begin to burn out. This is how you begin to become tired. And everybody is on their own walk in their own journey. Only you really know who you are as a person. But if you're not taking the steps to learn who you are as a person, but you're taking thoughts and opinions from other people, you see where the problem is, right? You see how that's a problem to your own growth. Don't nobody know who you really are. Unless, if you know. No. Scratch that. No one knows who you really are. Except for you. This is something that's deeply rooted inside of you. Only our Creator knows what our true purpose is. All we can do is peel back the layers until we get close to figuring out what our purpose is. But each day that you get closer, each day that you take to understand who you are as a person, you're self-improving. And nobody could take that away from you. And once again, like I know I said this in other videos, I believe, but our own mind will literally become our own prison. We're prisoners to our own mind. And a lot of times, the people that you surround yourself around too. You have to understand that life is a gift. Every single day that you wake up, we should be excited, man. We really should. This phone that I'm recording off of, this laptop that you're watching this video off of, the phone that you're watching me off of, anything. You know, like, we have a roof over our heads. People have it so much worse than we do, man. It's all about being humble, man. And not taking life for granted. We have a lot of time, but at the same time, we don't. Life is very short. Months literally been feeling like weeks to me, man. It just shows how short life really is. And we cannot afford to waste days. We have to improve on something. We have to learn something. And I think one of the biggest things that I'm learning right now for myself is that having self-respect for yourself, to just let yourself know that it's okay to walk away from certain things. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to put up with this. It's one of the greatest lessons that I have learned. Also, let's talk about love even. That kind of ties in with the things that we chase, women or men. You know, that ties in with the love aspect of it too. How do you know when love is authentic though? And I'm not gonna lie, the way that you could tell that somebody's love is authentic, if it doesn't feel like you're giving more and receiving less, if that makes sense. It should always be 50-50 in a relationship. At the end of the day, like, when you're in a relationship with a significant other, you guys are like partners. You guys are there for each other to build something. And when communication is not there, when the love is not there, the partnership starts to crumble. You see what I'm saying? And love is definitely something that we are not supposed to chase. You know, you go out late nights, having drinks, trying to find somebody. And one of the things that my dad has always told me too, like, that type of life is cool until it isn't. You trying to actually settle down with somebody. And let's say one of them doesn't want to give up that life. You met this person at a party, and then you get in your feelings when this person doesn't want to stop partying. You know, and I just find it like, Like, when I think about the future, man, I sometimes get sad. Because I feel like one of the main things, how a lot of us brothers get lost, is because we feel a lack of love. I even seen an argument where they was saying that love isn't a necessity, but it's a want. And I understand that part, but at the same time, I don't feel like love is a want. And here's why. Love makes you feel worthy. And I'm talking about from siblings, parents, to relationships, doesn't matter. But not feeling loved is like a deeply rooted type of hurt that is not even describable. But that's why I talked about in the beginning of the video of having that self-understanding of your own worth and having self-respect for yourself, of understanding that you don't need that type of love from other people when it's really from the Most High, our Creator. And in you have to love yourself before you can love others. And that's my take on it. You know, as I make these videos, I'm still learning too. But anybody that's out there listening, I appreciate you guys for listening. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate that too. Until next time, y'all, never stop learning. Peace.